Hi, sixth grade parents. My name is Laura Ray. I am St. Francis Xavier's Integration Technology Specialist, and we are here to talk about your sixth grader's new Chromebook. We love our one-to-one program here at St. Francis, and we're happy to offer all of our sixth graders a new Chromebook when they start the year. They'll have that Chromebook for 3 years through sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. They turn in their device every summer for safekeeping, and then they get that same device back every fall. We'll be talking with your child about general care of their device, but we're going to go over it here together so we're all on the same page. First, we tell them to be gentle with their device. Open and close it with care. When they walk around, close it. Make sure that there's nothing inside of it when they close the screen, and don't squeeze the screen. We tell them to be clean around their device. Things like don't eat or drink near the device, and that they should remember to wash their hands, particularly after eating, to avoid getting all of that Cheeto dust in their keyboard. And we tell them to be mindful, charge their device every night, and remember to bring it back with them, and think ahead when they're doing searches online to make sure that it is school appropriate. And we remind them not to share their passwords. Of course, they can share their passwords with a trusted adult like their parents or their teacher. You can purchase a case online to help protect the device if you'd like. Cases do need to be solid color. We don't allow stickers or any designs on the cases or on the computer themselves. Also, when it comes to taking care of the device, be mindful about things like the temperature outside. When it's really hot, please avoid leaving the backpack and the computer in your car for too long. We know that the car temperatures can get really hot. Also, help your child to find a safe place to store the device, like on a table or on a desk. We know that kids like to lay around when they do their homework and maybe sit on the floor of their room. And then if the device is left there and maybe some laundry gets thrown on top, then they're very likely to step on their device, which of course will break it. So please help them to find a safe place in the house for that. We do our very best to keep your costs down when it comes to broken devices, and our technology specialist will work hard to repair anything that he can at little or no cost. If there's any cost to parts that we need, we will pass that cost along to you. And if there is the need for a full replacement, then we will pass that cost along to you as well. You'll see it in your fax account for a full replacement cost. Right now, a new Chromebook costs $300 to $350. So please help your child take good care of the device so that we don't have to repair it. We want to make sure that our students are safe when they're online and that they are as productive as they can be while using their device. And so for those reasons, we use a program called Go Guardian. Go Guardian gives all the teachers access to view the students' devices while they're at school. So when your student is here at school and they're using their device in class for a project or an assignment, the teachers can see what they're doing and help to keep them on track. Go Guardian is monitored and also gives alerts if they see anything that could be inappropriate for our students or something along the lines of things like self-harm or bullying. We do get those reports and we look into each case and make sure that our students are safe and healthy. However, we can't do all the work and we really need your help. Parents, you are our partners when it comes to online safety of our students. Some suggested tips is to keep the device in a common area of the house. We really ask that the students avoid keeping their devices in their bedroom, particularly overnight. We know that they can be a distraction from the much needed sleep. We suggest that you have time limits for their weekdays and weekends so that they can use their device and have fun, but also have time away from devices and technology. And we know that research shows that the blue light from our screens really keeps us awake at night and disrupts our sleep cycle. And so we encourage children to put their devices away at least an hour before their bedtime. Students should remember to charge their device every day and bring it back with them. And so we also suggest a common area of the house where all the devices get charged. Maybe it's on an office desk. Some parents use their bedroom for a charging station, but find the charging station and make sure the devices get there at night so that they're not distracting them all night. Also, when it comes to charging and remembering to bring it, a reminder that we do not allow parents to drop off devices in the office if the child forgets them. If your child forgets their device, they'll be without it for the day and they'll be just fine. So please allow them that learning opportunity to forget it and then remember it the next day. And they're much more likely to remember it if you don't bring it for them. So if they forget it, that's okay. Don't feel like you need to run it over to our office, and our office won't accept it anyways. While I have your attention and we're talking about technology, I always feel the need to talk about cell phones. I know that sixth grade is an age where our children are wanting to be more grown up and independent, and cell phones are always part of that conversation. Of course, you're going to do what's right for your family and the needs of your family. But if your child does not have a cell phone yet, I want to ask you to pause before your child gets a cell phone and really think about what your needs are and what the possible consequences of having a cell phone might be. The access to social media, the pressures from social media, the constant bombardment of news and information can be a lot for these young kids and their developing brains. And that's in addition to that draw to use it late at night, the explicit content that is available to them, the potentials for things like catfishing that we know are dangerous to our kids. I invite you to consider getting your child a dumb phone if a communication tool is really what you're looking for. A dumb phone would be one that can call or text, but doesn't have the access to the apps that could be a detriment to your child and to the internet. If your child already has a cell phone or you think that your child is ready, I really encourage monitoring apps like the Bark app. We've used it in our family before, and I know that we've had speakers here that have recommended the Bark app. And it helps to monitor, but also bring up some important things that you might see and have those important conversations that help your child grow in their right relationship with technology. If you have questions about our Chromebooks here at school or technology at St. Francis, feel free to email me. My email is laura.ray@sfxphx.org. You should have with you your child's acceptable use policy tech agreement that they brought home for you to sign. Please sign that and make sure that gets back to your child and back to school. That is their ticket to pick up their device. They'll be picking up their devices on Thursday at school, and we will have a conversation. I will have a conversation with your children, just like we had today, about their use and right relationship with their Chromebook. I hope it's a great year. I'm excited for the sixth grade class, and I look forward to seeing you guys on campus. Have a great night.